Seafood, fresh seafood. A lot of restaurants can talk about it, but can they walk the walk? Well, they can here at Champlin's, because you can actually watch the seafood being unloaded from the boats. And I'm here with Bob Mitchell, co-owner of Champlin's, that's been a landmark here in the harbor for 80 years. Bob, it's really nice to be here.
Well, it's nice having you here.
You can't help but smell the freshness. You're looking at the boats. Just a great environment to enjoy a seafood dinner.
Well, I like it. I've been here for 25 years. I never get tired of it.
Now, Champlin's has 3 divisions. You've got the restaurant, and you've got the retail store, and you've got wholesale. Let's talk a little bit about wholesale. Why do you wholesale the fish?
We wholesale the fish because we unload more than we can use here at Champlin. Unfortunately, hopefully that won't be the case all the time, but we wholesale it out here, maybe in Boston and New York, in Baltimore.
Now, why would you sell it in Boston? I know that you're known for freshness, but you know, they've got their own ports.
Well, sometimes they're not catching the fish, and we are, so they need a supply every day, and we fill that void.
Now, you've got a retail market, and it's conveniently located right below the restaurant.
Exactly. We sell everything from hard-shell clams, soft-shell clams, mussels, oysters, fillet fish, swordfish, shrimp, a whole array of product, and we sell fresh whole fish also.
Why do you sell whole fish? Why would you want to buy a whole fish?
Well, the people that like to come in, they look at the fish, they look at their eyes, they look at their gills, make sure their eyes are clear and the gills are red, and they give it a little bit of a smell test.
Aha, that's how I always did. If it smells bad, I'm not eating it.
Well, if it smells bad, it isn't here.
All right, you've got a lobster tank in there. I'm sure you get the kids poking their finger in it.
Yeah, we tell them to be careful because we have crabs in there, and crabs aren't banded, so they can bite you.
Now, the restaurant has always been the marquee name of your organization.
Exactly.
Been around forever. You're open every day?
We're open every day in the summertime. In the wintertime, there's some curtailed hours, but every day in the summertime.
Now, how many people does the restaurant hold?
We hold approximately 250 people.
And I know you got decks on almost all sides, so you've got a view of the harbor, the fishing boats, the beach.
And on a clear day, you can see Block Island.
And if you come in here, and there is a little bit of a wait, you have a full bar.
We have a full, all-purpose bar. You can get everything right up until a nice frozen drink.
And a raw bar?
We have a raw bar that they'll shuck the clams and the oysters right in front of you as you order them.
The food that you sell here, primarily scallops, fried clams.
The scallops we buy straight from the dragger boats here. They're allowed to keep 40 pounds of meat a day, and most of them sell to me. So in the morning I get them off the boats, in the afternoon they're on the plate. And fried clams, they're all locally produced. I'm in contract with a couple of shuckers, and they provide me with fried clams all summer.
Is it true that you can actually pick out a lobster and then have it brought upstairs and eat it up here?
Yeah, that's a concept we do here at Champlin's. I think it's the only one in Rhode Island, that you can go downstairs and pick a lobster over 2 pounds. We'll pressure cook it for you, and we'll score the claws, and we'll put it on a platter and give you some drawn butter to dip it in.
The #1 seller is still
fish and chips. Our fish and chips are basically all flounder that's caught here locally. We cut it downstairs, we bring it upstairs, we lightly batter it, we fry it, and then put it on the plate for the people to eat.
Is it true that Rhode Island is the squid capital in the United States?
That's exactly true. There's more squid here that come out of this little port than any place else in the United States.
And it all happens right here.
It happens right down the street here.
So while people are dining, they can actually see the boats come in, and more than likely, some of their seafood may be on that boat.
Well, most likely, a lot of their seafood is on that boat.
And what's the secret recipe?
Freshness.
Freshness.
It's fresh.
There we have it from one of the very captains of freshness at a restaurant, Champlin's, where the main ingredient is freshness.